When you picture a millionaire, you might imagine luxury yachts, sprawling mansions, and inherited fortunes passed down through generations. The media often paints a glamorous picture of wealth, filled with expensive cars and lavish vacations. But the reality is much more ordinary, and surprisingly achievable for most people. True wealth is often found in the most unexpected places, far from the glitz and glamour we see on TV. Most millionaires aren't born into wealth or lucky lottery winners. They're regular people. Teachers, engineers, small business owners who quietly build their fortunes over time. They build their fortunes through consistent, disciplined habits, like careful budgeting, tracking expenses, and making thoughtful financial decisions every day. In fact, about 80% of millionaires are self-made, earning their wealth through regular jobs, small businesses, or diligent saving. They don't rely on windfalls or sudden luck. They create their own opportunities. They often live in average neighborhoods, drive practical cars, and hunt for bargains. You might not even realize you're living next door to a millionaire. Their secret? A long-term, disciplined approach to money. They set clear goals, stick to their plans, and avoid unnecessary risks. This means financial independence isn't reserved for a lucky few. It's possible for anyone willing to build the right habits and stay committed over the years. The biggest obstacle is the myth that wealth comes from a single lucky break. Many people waste years chasing shortcuts that rarely pay off. Most people chase get-rich-quick schemes or wait for a miracle, missing the slow, steady path that actually works. The truth is, there are no shortcuts to lasting wealth. The truth, wealth is built on discipline, patience, and daily habits. It's about showing up, day after day, and making smart choices even when it's not exciting. It's about small choices, saving a little extra, learning about investing, and making smart decisions day after day. Over time, these small steps add up to something big. Over time, these actions compound into real wealth. The process may be slow, but it's steady and reliable. The path is simple, but it takes commitment. It's about sticking with your plan, even when progress feels slow or invisible. Let's explore the habits that make the difference and see how you can start building your own path to financial freedom, one step at a time. Luck might give you a windfall, a sudden burst of money or opportunity that feels like a dream come true. But luck is unpredictable and fleeting. It can disappear as quickly as it arrives, and it won't build lasting wealth or security. Habits, on the other hand, are the foundation of financial success. They work for you quietly, day in and day out, shaping your future with every small action. Consider lottery winners. An astonishing 70% go broke within a few years. Why? Because they often lack the habits and systems needed to manage money wisely. Sudden wealth without discipline leads to reckless spending, poor decisions, and a false sense of security that quickly fades. Now, contrast that with someone who saves 20% of their income every month, no matter how small the amount. This person is building a habit, not relying on luck. They automate their savings, live on less than they earn, and let time and consistency do the heavy lifting for them. Over the years, these small, consistent actions compound, turning modest beginnings into real, sustainable wealth. It's not about how much you earn, but how you behave with what you have. Your choices matter more than your circumstances. Many high earners end up broke, while average earners with good habits quietly build real net worth and financial freedom. The difference isn't luck or a big paycheck. It's the power of consistent saving, investing, and making smart choices over time. Your financial future is shaped by the habits you practice every single day, not by the rare moments of luck. Focus on building systems and routines that support your goals, instead of chasing after quick wins or windfalls. Remember, true wealth is a result of your behavior, your discipline, and your commitment, not just chance or luck. Start building the right habits today, and watch how your consistent actions transform your financial life for years to come. Millionaires don't leave their mornings to chance. They start early and with intention. Most wake up hours before work to focus on what matters most. Their mornings often include exercise to energize the body and mind. They dedicate time to reading and learning, investing in themselves before the day begins. Planning is key. They review goals and set clear priorities, ensuring their actions align with long-term objectives. Instead of reacting to emails, they decide what's important first. Many practice gratitude or mindfulness, cultivating a positive mindset. This routine, exercise, learning, planning, and gratitude, sets the tone for a productive day. It's not about perfection, but about starting each day with purpose. These habits compound, fueling both personal and financial growth. A strong morning routine is a secret weapon for success. Millionaires are masters of efficiency and value in their daily lives. They track every pound, using apps or simple notebooks to monitor spending. This isn't about deprivation, it's about awareness and control. They cut costs on things that don't matter, but invest in what brings long-term value, like education or quality tools. Frugality means being value-conscious, not cheap. Time is treated as their most precious asset. They avoid time wasters, limit social media, and say no to distractions. Techniques like time blocking help them focus on priorities. Health is non-negotiable. Regular exercise, good sleep, and a balanced diet keep them energized for the long haul. Good health supports productivity and reduces costly setbacks. These habits free up resources, time, money, and energy to invest in their future. Wealth isn't just about money, it's about maximizing every resource. That's how they turn time into treasure. Saving is just the beginning. Millionaires make their money work through smart investing. They understand that simply putting money aside isn't enough to build substantial wealth. Instead, they focus on strategies that grow their money over time. They know that inflation erodes savings. So, they invest consistently in low-cost index funds or ETFs. These investments offer broad market exposure and lower fees, which can significantly boost returns over the long haul. Automation is key. They set up monthly transfers, buying more when prices are low and less when high. This disciplined approach ensures they are always investing, regardless of market conditions. This removes emotion from investing and harnesses the power of compounding. Over time, these small, regular investments grow exponentially, creating significant wealth. They don't panic during downturns. They keep investing, trusting the long-term growth of the market. This calm and steady approach helps them avoid costly mistakes driven by fear or greed. Diversification is another habit. Many invest in real estate, building equity, or generating rental income. Real estate provides a tangible asset that can appreciate over time and offer a steady cash flow. The goal is multiple income streams, not dependence on a single job. By having various sources of income, they reduce risk and increase financial stability. Their investment strategy is simple, steady, and proven, not chasing fads or hot tips. They stick to what works and avoid the noise of market speculation. They keep costs low, stay patient, and let time do the work. Patience is a virtue in investing, allowing their money to grow without unnecessary interference. Compound interest turns small, regular investments into real wealth. Boring? Maybe. Effective? Absolutely. This methodical approach ensures their financial future is secure. That's how millionaires grow their fortunes. By being disciplined, patient, and strategic, they turn their financial dreams into reality. Even the best plans can be derailed by common financial mistakes. Lifestyle inflation, spending more as you earn more, keeps you stuck on a treadmill. The key is to keep core expenses stable and invest any extra income. High-interest debt, especially credit cards, is a wealth killer. Millionaires avoid it at all costs. They only borrow for assets that can grow in value, like a home or business. Trying to time the market is another trap, buying high, selling low, and losing money. Successful investors stick to consistent, long-term strategies. Neglecting financial education is a subtle but serious mistake. Millionaires are lifelong learners. They read, listen, and stay informed. You don't need to be an expert, but you must understand the basics. Take responsibility for your financial future. Avoid these pitfalls, and you'll stay on the path to wealth. Learn from mistakes, yours and others. Building wealth isn't about genius, it's about discipline and daily action. The habits of millionaires are simple. Spend less than you earn, invest the difference, and keep learning. Compounding rewards those who start early, so don't wait for the perfect time. The best time to begin is now, with whatever you have. Start small, track your spending, create a budget, and open an investment account, even with just a few pounds. The goal isn't instant riches, but building habits that last. Small steps create momentum and confidence. The journey is a marathon, not a sprint. Expect setbacks, but keep going. Your financial future is shaped by the choices you make today. You are in control. Luck and circumstance matter less than your daily actions. Make the choice to start now. Your future self will thank you. Begin today. The path to wealth is open to you.